3 months ago, I had a problem. I was using my phone way too much. I have a screenshot here. My daily average was 6 hours a day. 6 hours a day to you might not seem that bad, but 6 hours a day in a year, in 365 days, I would spend 91 entire days on my phone. In 80 years, this would be 7,300 days, or 20 entire years. That means if I live 80 more years, I would literally be wasting 20 years of my life. And not only would I be wasting my life, being on my phone made me feel depressed. It literally sucked the life out of me. I had concentration issues. I was missing connection with real human beings. I know I had to change my lifestyle. And in this video, I will share with you 6 simple steps you can take today that have helped me personally to turn my screen time from 6 hours every single day to 1 hour and 30 minutes. So yesterday I had a screen time average of 52 minutes. The first step seems simple and seems like it might not make a difference to you, but it actually completely changes your life, and that is to turn off your notifications. For me, if I get notifications on my phone and have it on loud, I will get distracted from my life. And the problem is not only would I check the notification, but once I open my phone, it's super hard to close it. So I have my phone on Do Not Disturb 24/7. I never have it on loud. If somebody calls me, the call will go through, but actually it's ridiculous to have your phone on loud. So I still check my phone every hour or two, and I will be able to answer text or anything important then. Definitely turn off your notifications. This is a big step. Number 2 is don't actually have your phone in your bedroom. If you only have one room and can't keep it anywhere else, just don't keep it anywhere near your bed. And this is a game changer for 2 reasons. First, you will get much better sleep. I'm sure you've heard about that you shouldn't look at your screen for, like 30 or 1 hours before going to bed. It has been proven that sleep quality actually declines if you're looking at your screen. But to me, the bigger issue actually is waking up and then looking at your phone and already starting your day on your phone and basically having super hard time getting out of bed in the first place. So not having it in my bedroom or near my bed anymore was a huge game changer. And what you can basically do is replace it with books. You can buy a Kindle, and if you say you need an alarm clock, just get an analog watch. It's not that difficult. They also work and you won't get addicted to those. So those definitely work much better. The third step is to delete all social media and addictive games. So on my phone, I don't have social media. I do not have any games. So no TikTok, no Snapchat, no YouTube, no Instagram. I use my laptop for social media. So I check my Instagram maybe once or twice a day from my laptop. And you might think, yeah, this doesn't make a big difference, but it definitely does. It is a big hurdle for me to just go my browser and look up Instagram. And it's definitely not the same experience as having it in your pocket and being able to open it anywhere, anytime. All social media and games are literally built to keep you on those apps as long as possible. They are literally designed to make it addictive and take the life out of you, so you shouldn't have those in your pocket. If you needed to connect with friends, just use a browser. A last resort, if you don't want to delete them, is just putting up a time limit. You can put it on settings on iPhone, definitely on Android devices, I believe so as well. I'd say a maximum of 30 minutes on social media. Everything else is just literally a waste of time. The fourth thing, and you've probably heard about this if you've watched similar videos, is to turn on grayscale. Grayscale is changing the design from your phone and putting it in black and white. So everything is literally just black and white. And what this does to your brain is it makes everything looks flatter. Of course, it doesn't look that saturated anymore, not that good. There have been studies that have actually proven that the phone is wired, or dopamine gets released with all the colors and all the saturation, and everything looks that good on your phone. But if your phone actually looks flatter than basically the real world, your brain will enjoy the real world more. Number 5 is to get analog companions. So I've already touched on this with the alarm clock. So instead of using your phone as an alarm next to your bed, get a clock. They are really cheap. You can get a cheap one for a couple of bucks. Another thing is get a watch, a wristwatch. Not only do they look nice, they have style, but also you don't check your phone then for the time. So the problem I had often, I would check my phone for the time, and then I would see all those notifications pop up when I would open my phone. And of course, when I am on my phone checking the notifications, it's super hard to actually get off your phone. And I would just continue scrolling even though I only wanted to check the time. I just spent an hour just looking through social media. And that was a huge problem, and actually just getting a watch for that issue if I wanted to check time already made a huge difference. And these watches also aren't expensive. You can get a cheap one. I recommend, for example, Casio. They are very well built, and I believe only like 50 bucks or so. I will leave a screenshot here. I don't know right now, but at least they are well built, stylish, and even millionaires wear them. So the sixth one here is probably the most important one, and that is to get a new hobby. So once you quit basically with one addiction, you always need to have something else you basically do. You can't just replace your phone with nothingness. That might work for a day, that might work for like 15 minutes, but after 15 minutes just sitting in silence, your brain will go nuts, and it's going to be super hard to basically just overcome this addiction. So you need to have something to do instead of being on your phone. For me, I went to the gym more. You can join sports teams. There are several clubs. I joined a football club. You can start learning new things. I'm starting learning calisthenics. I'm trying to learn the handstand. You can learn a new language, which is super cool. All this time you're basically using your phone. You can learn so much things, get more skills, upgrade your life. There's literally endless of skills you can learn once you start to sit and think about what you can do instead of looking at your phone. And even if that's spending more time with your friends and family, your life, your mental state will benefit much from that. And if you're reducing screen time, it's also helpful to go step by step. Don't try to go from 6 hours to 1 hour 30 one week to the other. It took me 3 months to actually get used to it and actually stick to it. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Peace out.